Hi, this is Danny Doyle, and welcome back to my Fire Emblem... Fuck, it's not Fire Emblem. TTYD. 0% growths. It's not 0% growth, it's just a level 1 run. I'm very demonstrably having some people grow here by powering up Flurry. Fuck it, we leave that in. Proof that I'm not perfect. Keep me humble. Make me look relatable. I'm powering up Flurry and Yoshi. Now, you might be wondering, why I have one more Shine Sprite than perhaps you expected me to. That's because, I actually recorded these things out of order. I recorded myself collecting the Shine Sprite, and I didn't think it would be a good introduction to the video. I thought the upgrades would be a better introduction. So I just sort of, like, made a voice line of, like, oh, you know, while we're here in Rougeport, I'll grab a Shine Sprite, too, because we can get this one with Yoshi, and we couldn't otherwise earlier. And, just because it was, like, you know, I was already down there anyway. Not realizing that, like, the 7 total would show up in the upgrade screen, and so anyone keeping track at home would be like, oh no, where did that extra one come from? I'll show you where that extra one comes from. It's this clip right here. Since we're back here anyway, this is a Shine Sprite that you can only pick up when you have Yoshi. So, I have Yoshi now, so I grabbed it. Now that I'm done time traveling, there are a couple of other Shine Sprites that Oswin will allow us to access that we couldn't earlier. The first of them is over here, I believe. Yep, there we go. I think that we then just Yoshi back up here. And then the second is on the roof, so we will just run over that way too. So it's right here, and incidentally, also here is a little storyteller who can give you a bunch of lore stuff. Not super relevant playthrough. And before we get started, I do need to talk about a mistake that I made. All the way back in Chapter 2, but it's only coming up now. And that is that I accidentally cooked the stopwatch that you can get from Charlton into a mistake. I got a little, like, gung-ho making mistakes for Peril Coop stuff. And I accidentally cooked the only stopwatch that you can have before Chapter 4. Oh my god! I'm an idiot! I didn't accidentally cook the stopwatch. I just never purchased it. Well, let's fix that. I went here back to, like, restock on shrooms, right? But we can buy the stopwatch. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's good. I can't believe I thought that I'd accidentally cooked the stopwatch into a mistake. Good. That's valuable. We've got 3 tough bosses coming up. That'll be valuable for them. Now, thankfully, Twilight Town does sell them, so it's not like it's like a super limited resource. Like, if it was my only boo sheet, that would be, more of a problem. But, yeah, it was a little bit of an issue, shall we say. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do this. This is overkill, by the way. Yoshi kills without it, but I just wanted to demonstrate, I wanted to demonstrate this strat, because I think it's funny. Look at that! We get the boost on Gulp, but only for the front enemy, it seems. Huh, wonder why that is. Anyway, that's that kill. That's that fight. So this next match is against, they're called the Poker Faces. It's just 2 bristles, the Chapter 1 enemies. And you might remember that they were very easy to kill in Chapter 1 because basically any item that deals piercing damage, will kill them. But, yeah, I am not allowed to attack for the first 3 turns, which is a little concerning, TBH. Thankfully, they have 1 power, so, like, as long as I don't absolutely fuck up my action commands, which I might, which would be embarrassing, there'll be no issue, right? Mario's only got 10 HP, but, like... Okay, that was embarrassing. Okay. Fake gamer confirmed. Danny Doyle, fake gamer confirmed. If you're the sort of person who doesn't ever know what to comment but wants to leave comments, comment Danny Doyle, fake gamer confirmed. Because I didn't make those 2 guards. That was turn 3, right? Yeah, that was turn 3. Okay, cool. Boom. Look at this. We're gaming. Also, the audience is all Eknots. That's a little weird. And as anyone who's played this game knows, the Major Leagues is where the story really starts picking up. There's like a mystery behind what's going on in the Glitz Pit. And part of that involves us getting the Super Hammer. So let's say hi to Toadette again. I love Toadette. Interestingly, so like in Paper Mario 64, the beggar hammers just let you destroy stronger blocks. But interestingly here they gave us, oh, I keep doing that. I hate it how the repeat is the first option instead of the second option. Repeat should be the second option. If I'm mashing, don't make me also scroll down. It feels like it's just made to annoy us. But yeah, so normally you can just destroy like stone and then metal with the hammers in 64. But they have the big blocks here that you can destroy only with the bigger hammer. I'd ask that you get the spin attack, and we can use that in combat, which I won't because of Jumpman. We can use that in combat to sort of knock enemies into the enemies behind them. It's kind of similar to Gulp, but it's not piercing, and it is weaker. But it hits multiple enemies instead of Gulp only hitting one. So, you know, there's that. So our next fight is the Fuzz. We're fighting against 3 different variations of Fuzzies. After this fight, we are actually going to get attacked by the Iron Harriers in, like, after we've already beaten the fight, right? But we don't actually have to win that. Maybe people don't know this, but that fight is, like, again, like with everything with the Iron Harriers, just a playable cutscene. Also, just so you know, the conditional was like, I'm not allowed to switch my partner out. I don't actually know if the conditional carries over into the Iron Harriers fight, but just in case, I am just gonna suicide Mario. Since this fight, you don't have to win. Like, you're allowed to lose it. Watch. Ouch. I will do this. I'm not wasting the FP items to be able to gulp them twice. And I'm not risking switching Koops out and then missing out on the fact that we've fulfilled the condition. So I'm gonna feint, and then we'll fight the next one. So next up we have the Shell Shockers. This is a group of Shady Koopas. Shady Koopas are actually pretty tricky. So my initial plan for this fight was just going to be Gale Force. But we're actually not allowed to attack for the first 3 turns, which is a bit of a problem. Because, so Shady Koopas, for those who don't know, they're like tougher Koopa Troopas, but then when you flip them, unlike regular Koopas where you flip them, they lose their action, they can still take action while flipped, and their attack gets raised by a lot. So as a result, like, flipping them to reduce their defense is generally ill-advised, especially in this setting where we just don't have the HP to, like, tank their attacks. So I do just have to, like, tank their attacks, I guess, while they're up. I keep failing these action commands, which is not a huge deal because we are about to Gale Force them away. After we get Earthquaked, I think this pierces our point of defense too, yeah. Ooh, it just hit Mario, interesting. We will, however, hopefully this will be enough, otherwise I guess we will use a Shroom Roast to restore FP. There we go, okay. Gale Force, proving once again to be incredibly OP. And remember, you still get the star points for Gale Force, which is, like, the funny thing. Obviously, I don't get the star points, but, Gale Force is so good. Okay, so next up we have a fight with Dark Craw. And this is sort of a mini-boss. It is the first, I would say, like, real difficult fight in the major leagues. The other ones have all been, like, they've been tough enemies, but they're ultimately just some tough enemy loadouts. This is kind of a mini-boss, kind of difficult. And depending on what conditional you're given, it can go from being kind of difficult to, like, quite difficult. I have been given the condition win before you take 20 points of damage, and hopefully I will be doing that anyway, because Mario only has 10 HP. Although it is worth counting, it is 20 points total cumulative of damage. Thankfully I can reduce that damage a little bit here with mini eggs. Oh good, the shrink went off. Okay, perfect. So there we go. Is he gonna? No, he's not going to adjust his... He's not going to adjust his spear's position. So we can do this. There we go. And I believe... Do we have... No, we don't have a Thunderbolt. So, because his spear is in the up position, I can't ground pound him. I guess what I could do is I could Shroom Stake just to get the FP back, and then we can Power Smash him next turn. So I think we'll do that. And then we'll just Power Smash him next turn, and he's still tiny, so there's nothing he can do to us. Yeah, okay, this was actually fairly easy. Oh no, you hit Yoshi for 10. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Oops. That's okay. We can just do this instead. We can just mini egg again. We don't need the other two, so I'll just throw one egg at him. Extra insult. There we go. I could have power smashed there instead, but I didn't. Yeah, that's pretty nice right there. That's pretty nice right there. TBH. And now we fight Bowser. Bowser is yet another fight that you don't actually have to win. You can just lose this fight. I guess I'll see how it goes, but I have literally nothing to gain from winning here, so. Yeah, I've got Danger and Peril equipped. I can just Power Smash here. Bump, 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 ba! All the stylish is, even though we're capped star power right now. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and Shroom Stake again. Get some more FP back. It's just a very efficient healing item. And it's literally just for a slow shroom too, so like it's not even like it's expensive. Okay, I think we mini egg now. Oh, I missed one. Oh well, I think we'll shrink him anyway. There we go. Perfect. And then we will Power Smash. Bowser does have a point of defense, so the mini eggs were dealing 0 damage, but it's okay. Because we can switch over to Flurry next. Oh god, Yoshi. Oh look, I refilled, oh my god, the first bingo of the run, and I refilled my star points while I was at full star points. That is certainly something. Didn't even get a full house audience either, only 41 instead of 50. Alright, let's, actually, we can switch to Flurry, and then, why don't we make use of those specials? Let's Earth Tremor him. It feels weird Earth Tremoring for just one enemy, but, you know, it be how it be. It's piercing damage. We can do, like, up to 6 if we get them all, which I should be able to. But it's not guaranteed because I'm not like some sort of super all-star gamer. Wonderful. Especially because I'm talking to all y'all and it focuses me out. Look at that though. I love that animation. 5 damage is still very respectable. Okay, so then we will, I think we'll Shroom Stake again. Mario he's on that paleo diet. He really needs his meat calories. Yum, yum, yum. Get in my tum. And look at that. We will lip lock now, because piercing damage. You just gotta finish the bar. There we go. And look at this. We're showing him the power of Fire Emblem Awakening. There we go. Okay, we'll power smash here. And all the stylishes. There we go. And, I mean, I guess I'll body slam him. It'll be like 2 damage because of his point of defense. Oh, it's 3. Okay, so we can just, we can squish him with Flurry to kill him. I'm sure there are members of the audience who wish they were Bowser right now. Because he's about to go out getting squished. Look at that. Perfect. And I did that for literally no reason. Because, as I said, there's no reward for failing this. It's just like the Armored Harriers. It's cool flavor. When I was younger, I thought that Bowser would just kill you. Because the fights in the arena are played on casual mode, but like Bowser has no reason to play on casual mode. But no, Bowser doesn't just kill you. So that's interesting, I guess. And next up, we have the Magic Koopa Masters. Fun fact here, the Paper Mario Wiki, in the article where it lists all of the Glitz Pits things, lists the Magic Koopa Masters and Dark Craw out of order. It has them swapped with each other. Which is, yeah, I guess a little bit interesting. I'm looking for things to say because this is going to be a long fight because it has to last 5 turns. And as a result of that, I think I'm going to just spend Mario's turn appealing. I didn't really, like, bother with a specific... Or it's not last 5 turns. I need to get damaged 5 times. So considering how often they buff each other, it will probably last 5 turns. Or just heal each other. Look at this, an entire turn with no attacks. Okay, so it's going to be more than that. Okay. I see where we're at. I see how we're at. I mean, I guess the fact that the one Magic Koopa turned invisible means that this is going to last longer anyway. We'll just do this. We'll kill the red one, get 1 off the table. We can potentially kill the green one too, and then it's literally just the white one. Okay, damage. Yes. Okay, the damage to your partners counts. There we go. Okay. We can lip lock here. Because piercing. I didn't re-equip Jumpman, so my jumps are just regular Super Boots jumps. Which means that, unfortunately, I do need to use the spin jump in order to actually damage that one through its defense boost. Oh, even then it wasn't enough. I thought that its defense boost was just a +1 defense, but I guess it was more. Well, its defense boost is about to wear off, and then it electrifies itself. Okay. Well, body slam here. And we've been hit by 2 attacks, because the partners count. Oh, getting bonked by the ceiling light. Alright, and then we will bonk you with the hammer. Because, you know, the hammer often feels left out, since it is just strictly worse than jump. I mean, it's not strictly worse, but it is, like, so much weaker that it feels strictly worse. We will go ahead and... I'm gonna put Mario in the front, and we'll just, we'll do a sweet treat. You know, I gotta restore my HP and FP, why not? There's 3 flowers. Get some flurry HP. Give me another flower. Oh no, I poisoned. Oh no. That was sloppy. There we go. Oh, flurry HP and then a flower. Okay. So we just need flurry HP now, which we only got 2 of, but it's fine. It's fine. She's a big girl. She can take care of herself. Anyway, we're appeal now. So, fun fact, Super Appeal doesn't apply to your partner, which I think is very dumb. We've been hit 3 times now. Let's get rid of the illusions. Or, whoops. I should have done Power Shell. We got rid of them anyway. Doesn't matter. Oh my Lanta, please just attack me! Please just attack me. Please just attack me. This battle is lasting forever because I have to get hit 5 times, and they are far more obsessed with buffing than they are with actually attacking. There we go. Okay, there's 4. There's 4. There we go, there we go, there we go. Yes, yes, the crowd is very happy to see you. Oh, is this an attack? There we go, that's all 5. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. Murder. Murder. There we go. Boom. Oh my god. That was probably the worst possible condition fight combination I could have gotten. Like, that was really tragic. So, technically, Charge P is also a resource, but just like with Charge, it's kind of worthless. Everything I said about Charge applies to Charge P. Also, Shine Sprite. Next worthless item is HP plus P. It's just not worth the BP. It's just not worth... I mean, not only that, but, like, you usually want your partner's HP low so you can set up peril and stuff. Like, it's a badge that actively hurts you in some situations and doesn't help you enough to warrant anything. So next up, we have Chomp Country, and the condition I was given for this one was not to use my hammer, but honestly, that is such an easy condition to fulfill that all it did was remind me that I had forgotten to re-equip Jumpman. So I re-equipped Jumpman, that way I won't, forget again. I am just gonna do this. Oh, wait, no, ow, that's a little awkward. Now, I don't have any healing items, but what I can do is this. Oh, no, I do actually have healing items. I'll do that instead anyway. Just for the memes. Just for the memes! Gulp is actually coming in surprisingly handy for, like, Yoshi's worst attack. Yeah, pretty happy with how often it's come up. Interesting. Interesting. So next up, we have Hamma, Bama, and Flare. And disappointingly, or I guess not disappointingly, kind of perfectly, actually, the condition that I was given was only my partner is allowed to attack. So, let's give the crowd what they want. Pre-damaged Coops, pre-damaged Coops, pre-damaged Coops, hell yeah. So the first of the 3 sort of like mini bosses left is the Coopinator. And the condition I've been given, and this is the last condition I actually need to care about, because as I mentioned last time, the Rawk Hawk condition doesn't matter, is win before I take 20 HP of damage. And I don't think that's going to be a problem, because we're going to soft lock the shit out of him. I have set up Peril Yoshi to, you know, take advantage of that even more, but you could just chip him away like 1 point of damage at a time if you have enough POW blocks to keep him down forever. And there's just no risk whatsoever. But, yeah, I guess mini-boss might be a bit of an exaggeration. That's Coopinator taken care of. I was a little bit worried the condition might make him slightly trickier, but it did not. So now we have the title bout against Rawk Hawk. Again, in the story, we sort of got, like, locked away and had to flush ourselves down the toilet in order to fight him and all that fun stuff. Play TTYD if you haven't, by the way. The story is wacky, and it is fun, and it is funny. In case you're wondering why the crowd has much worse graphics than Mario does, I actually have a graphics pack that increases the, like, how most things look, but it doesn't affect crowd for some reason. So, yeah, you know, this was a GameCube game, old graphics, all that fun stuff. The reason that they look good is because of the graphics pack. That's also why everyone has gay flags on them, by the way. But we're gonna start with the clock out. And hopefully we will be able to freeze him. He has a 50% susceptibility to the stop command. There we go. We gotta keep it on him. Okay, did it work? It did. Okay, perfect. So then we ground pound. Bada bing, bada boom. We got Peril Yoshi set up, so this is the power of Peril Yoshi. As you can see, the damage is going down 1 per, but it is still more than enough to, kill Rawk Hawk. After just giving him 1 turn to go fucking wild. Honestly, we could have done that without using special, by making use of a healing item with Mario, and then using point swap with Mario on turn 2, in order to, like, reset up. This would require us to go in with 1 FP, but it is also very doable. But I thought I would give the freeze bomb a shot. We could have also used the stopwatch. Remember the stopwatch that I was worried about? But I do want to save that in case I need it for Macho Grubba, potentially. I completely forgot Last Stand is in this box. That actually might be useful, so I wanted to point that out. But yeah, Last Stand is in that box. Has been the whole time. It's not useful in Chapter 3, at least not for this run, but it definitely might be at some later points. It's not the only Last Stand. I'm pretty sure you can get others in elsewhere places, but yeah. Last Stand. And here we have the real villain. It turns out, just like in real life, managers of professional wrestlers are, evil. This is Vince McMahon. Sorry, no, this is Macho Grubba. One of the most evil people ever. He's killing all the professional wrestlers, just like Vince McMahon. I will stop with the political commentary now. But, yes, this is, the Macho Grubba fight. And if you can tell from the partner that I have out, then perhaps you might have an idea of what my strategy is. And if it is perhaps a little bit similar to Rawk Hawk, Macho Grubba is, I think he's only 40% weak to stop, so it is less likely to happen, but I will just reset because it's a turn 1. I will reset to get it on turn 1. I don't think I can kill him entirely while he's stopped from the first stop, so we might have to do more. But it's okay. We'll get there. For sure. There we go. And he stopped. Okay, perfect. So we ground pound. There's that. Look at that. We've already taken him down to a 3rd HP. Do I have a... I forgot to give myself a PowerPoint plus. That's okay. We can just do this. I mean, if we're dealing a 3rd HP to him, then it doesn't really matter what Mario does, actually. I've got Jumpman on, but we can just have Oswin kill. Yeah, so, never mind. I do only need 1 stop. So remember at the beginning of Chapter 3, when I said I didn't necessarily think Clock Out was going to be super useful? I think I might have been wrong about that. I think I might have been very wrong about that. It just single-handedly won me the 2 final fights in the chapter. Rest in piss, Vince McMahon. And of course, for clearing Chapter 3, we are given Power Lift, which is an incredibly strong special ability. It is 3 SP of our total 4, so it is very expensive, but in exchange, it lets us boost our partners' attack or defense. Well, not just our partners, our entire party's attack or defense. But primarily, we'll be using it to boost our partners to allow for, like, explosive turns where we boost in one turn and then attack in the next. And so that's nice. I mean, we already have Power Punch available. We have other ways to boost power. It is not necessarily, like, necessary, but it is definitely, like, you can sometimes get more by Power Lift than you would with any other source, which is definitely nice. Well, when you would with any other source that takes up a turn. Like, obviously, badges can do more than Power Lift can. But yeah, that's definitely nice. Anyway, as always, thank you for tuning in. Hopefully y'all are enjoying the Paper Mario content. I know that, you know, Fire Emblem is the usual, but hopefully y'all are enjoying the Paper Mario content. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. Bye-bye!